Hi guys, how are you? Good, I hope. Let's light some Palo Santo wood, eh? Cleanse our space with some holy wood. Some for you, some for me. The cards. Ganesh. There. Palo Santo. Smells beautiful. Wonderful. Ganesh will hold this for us. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the first of each sign instead of grouping you all together. I don't know why, but that's what I heard to do, so that's what I'm going to do, which means today, this video is going to be for Aries. So let's do some shuffling and get the major energies for Aries. Wow, that was fast. Okay. Call forth their spirit guides and angels. So Aries, we have, the Fool is your major energy coming in for this week. Well, week and a half, 2 weeks. It'll be from the 21st to the 2nd of November. The Fool, choice, decision, you're at a crossroads. The Fool is a fool because he's unwise, not because he's just a fool. Lack of experience. Choice coming up, and the backside is strength. What is needed? The major and the energy to accompany. Strength, sisu, from your toes. Okay, so the major energy at play is the Fool. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do a shaman card to start, an oracle card to start. Calling in Aries spirit guides, angels. The ascended masters of light, love and light, to aid us, help us on our journey. I'm gonna have to pick one. Nope. We got two. Wow. Flow. And blade. Flow. Be like water. Go with the flow of the energy. When we resist and we try to go against it, that's usually when things don't really turn out for us. So the blade. Let's recap. Let's look real quick. Flow. When flow comes to visit, it's a sign that your intentions have been in motion. Now it's time to allow nature to run its course. You are being called to effortless movements in the path of least resistance. It's like being within music, flowing within partnership. Think of the artist who creates without guile or craft, calling creativity up from the soul and bringing it to life without effort. You are called to be like a river, knowing the fulfillment of destiny is assured. Enjoy the ride. Go with the flow. The blade. You are invited to draw your blade and use it. It is not auspicious to hesitate, to waste time in idle talk, or to hide from the inevitable. Heaven and earth are aligned to support you in claiming your power. So take decisive action, overcome your fear of hurting others, unsheathe your blade, and use it wisely. The blade represents the sharpness of your mind, body, and spirit. Pointing upward, it points towards the heaven in support of you. And it was upward, so there we go. Step into your personal power and go with the flow. Put those right there. Pull some tarots. Yeah. Okay, we got major energies. Fool. Do a quick shuffle for Aries. Call in the spirit guide. There's spirit guides and the angels. Assistants. Yes. The Hierophant. Okay. I'm going to do 3 for the line you're coming out of, 3 for your present line, and 3 for your future line. Tower. And you got the Queen of Swords. So your past line is the Hierophant, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. Your present line is the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Wands, wow, and the Five of Wands. Conflict, worry, wow. And of course this is general in nature, and please take what resonates and leave what does not. It is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And you're coming into line is the Nine of Pentacles. A lot of nines down. 1, 2, 3, 10 of Pentacles. Wow. 8 of Cups, and we end with the Wheel of Fortune. All right. So what we got, we got 4 of Wands on the bottom. Beautiful. So your past line is the Hierophant. Hierophant is same as High Priest. He's dogmatic, rigid in his ways, and he's a teacher. That's the Pope card for the tarot. That would be your past line you're coming out of. Are your thought pattern and your actions too rigid, too dogmatic, too set on being one way, that you weren't flexible and able to go with the flow because you were set, your perspective, your perception was not broad, wide, which caused a tower moment. And these tower moments, they could be good or bad, blessings or not. Depends on what you've put out, and what they are is they're shock and awe. You know, the shock of the tower moment. The car busted all of a sudden I blew a tire and a tie rod and shit. The shock of it. So you were too rigid, caused a tower moment, and your foundations weren't sturdy, so they crumbled. And shock and awe, and you became the Queen of Swords. You took on the persona of the Queen of Swords, and she just cut everybody that wasn't beneficial or positive out of your life. You basically cleaned house. That's the past line that you're coming out of. Your present line is the Nine of Swords. You're sitting up and worrying. Worry's a wasted emotion, wasted energy. It does no good, and all it does is bring the lack. What we focus on is what it brings. You're worried. You're sitting up at nights trying to figure something out. And it's got you guarded. The Nine of Wands. It's got you guarded. You got that wall up. You're blocking. It's from past experiences that your wall is up. I got to tell you though, people have a tendency to surprise us. Sometimes, you know, it's not always predictable what people will do. Yes, wisdom through experience can make it so we can learn from these lessons and avoid the pitfalls because we've already been there. But at the same time, people do surprise us. So don't be totally closed off that you're missing that. That's what this card is, you know. You can be protected and cautious, but don't totally close yourself off that you're not seeing what. And then you have the Five of Wands, and this is competition, it's competitiveness, it's bickering, it's fighting, it's yuki. Conflicting energy is this is your present line. So you're worrying and you're blocking and rigid and it's causing conflicting energy because you're not being open. You're letting the past control how you receive the future. Don't turn a molehill into a mountain with this conflicting energy, petty bickering. Don't entertain it. And this is really good because you're coming into the Nine of Pentacles in your future line, which is abundance, and not just abundance in material. It's abundance in everything, in the spiritual and in your love life. And be thankful, show gratitude for the abundance that you have. And then the Ten of Pentacles. You've got the 9 and the 10 right next to each other, coming full on circle here. And then your last card is the 8 of Cups. Now this card here, this is love and emotions, and this is choosing to walk away. You're choosing to walk away from something you are extremely or have extremely emotionally invested yourself into. And it's something you probably should have walked away from sooner. But because you were so emotionally invested in it, you didn't want to give up. And I admire that. I admire the, yeah. But it's a choice. It's something you choose. You choose to walk away from this. Just remember the cups that you have up, and to be thankful for what you do have, because you do have abundance. And then the extra card that came out was the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune turns in your favor. All right, there we go. Aries, good reading. If you'd like the clarifiers, join me with the link down, with the extended, at the link down below, and you can get that. See you there. Bye.